Hey everyone, my name is Aaron James. I am back. Honestly, I had no idea what I was going to say there. That's why I kind of hesitated. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Recently, I had this conversation with a couple people about the term quiet quitting, which, did y'all hear that? The term is relatively new. I don't know if it's lasted longer than a year, but it's definitely, we're kind of going over that hump now of quiet quitting because honestly, most of us are over what majority are saying it is, and it's kind of ridiculous. So originally, I actually thought it meant when you have checked out mentally, when you've mentally checked out of work, right? You're done with the job, you're done with the people there, you're just there to get paid, which I guess a lot of times we are, but you're pretty much, your efforts have dwindled. And maybe you're only doing enough to not get fired. That's what I originally thought it was. Apparently not. From seeing reels on IG, looking up the definition online, seeing articles on it, videos on it, apparently it has to do with working your wage pretty much. Apparently the term was coined in March, and it has to do with doing what is required of you at work and then going on about your life, which sounds fine, honestly. Another article says that it means you are quitting the idea of going above and beyond, right? So pretty much you may not be willing to do overtime or work on the weekends or be on call after your work hours, and you do not want to strain yourself or overwhelm yourself for doing more than what is on your job prescription, doing more than what is on your job description, right? You're doing what you've been hired to do, and that is all. I do not get why we have a term for it. Well, my theory is, again, to make us, the worker, feel bad. And I mean, not necessarily me, but people in the working class or that have a typical 9 to 5, a traditional 9 to 5, having them feel bad for refusing to deal with certain bull. I think that is something a lot of us would wish we could do if when in the military. I remember I wanted to do that. Quiet quitting is definitely not an option in the military. I remember working 52 hours in 3 days. That was something else. Anyway, yeah, apparently there are people trying to redefine it. Someone shared with me that it means checking out or not really focusing on the job and being ready to go. That's what I thought it was. But the actual, what people are really using it for, that I see people using the term for, is for when you're refusing to deal with BS and just doing what you've been paid for and refusing to do more without getting paid more. I am so sorry that I've gone on this rant. This is not what the video is about. The video, I wanted to share some BRoll, or I want to share some BRoll. I went to a music event about 5 days ago, and so I want to share the BRoll with you, and so it doesn't go to waste. And it was pretty cool. Saw some people that performed, that had some really good music, met someone and interviewed someone that I had met at an art event about a month ago, and helped me start up, another project I'm doing with Potential Has No Limit, which I will share with you once that's out and ready to go. Stay tuned for it. Anyway, here's the BRoll, and I will see you all in a bit. She says she likes to live fast but don't want to rush. So we get high in the club and talk about love. All my friends order more in the lounge room. I never fell in love, but I think that I'm about to. I'm just playing, I got stuck in the moment. The vibe hits different on the weekdays, don't it? And I became the man that these other people won't be. And I hit her up, but that's only when I'm lonely. My mother told me, stop playing with emotions. My father told me not to worry and stay focused, overwhelmed by life choices. Today, it is Saturday, September 10th. It is my father's birthday. Tonight I am heading out to a comedy show to see Zainab Johnson. I'm sure there'll be an opener, but she's who I bought tickets for. I'm excited to see her. I discovered her on Instagram. She had like clips popping up. Saw it, then I looked her up on YouTube. Pretty funny. I recommend you go check her out. Anyway, I have a date tonight. Washed my hair this morning, and as you can see, it's already poofing out. It happens. Gotta get the fro going. It's up here. It kind of takes a while. It's like to get up there. Sometimes it doesn't even get poofy by the time I wash it again. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm just here to tell y'all to enjoy your life, have fun, spend time with as many people as you can, right? Socialize, have time for yourself, for sure. I definitely like time for myself. But, go out and make sure you're getting sunlight. Make sure you're focusing on yourself. Do something to clear your mind. Don't overwhelm yourself or stress yourself or overstimulate yourself with just your phone and videos. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I sound very old right now. It is what it is. It's like a switch after my birthday passed. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm about to get ready to go to this event. And chances are I won't see you guys till tomorrow. So, see y'all tomorrow.
Slaughter in the building or outside the building.
As soon as I start recording, a plane decides to fly over. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but it's bothersome to me. So it is Monday. I know I said I'd see you guys tomorrow, which would have been Sunday, but I was enjoying my life. I saw Zainab Johnson on Saturday night, and she's funny. Her personality is great. She's beautiful. She has a presence. She's interactive. She has some jokes. She definitely has some jokes, and it was cool seeing her. I was really excited to see her. But the rest of my weekend was cool. I'm starting my first full week with this company. First time I'm going to be actually on the job implementing my skills of coding and tech, right? With my first IT job. Awesome. See how that goes. Last night, because I was overwhelmingly nervous, had difficulty sleeping. And some of it, the nervousness had to do with, am I good enough? Do I know enough? Am I skilled enough? What if they find out that I don't really know what I'm doing? And what if I mess something up? And how do I navigate through all these things? Just messing with myself. Anyway, I had my first meeting, kind of got at ease. The team is pretty small. It's like 3 of us. And they explained what they're wanting with what our team is doing, setting priorities. And so it became very, I understood my assignment. A part of the reason I felt a bit stressed is because there's a lot that goes into this. As far as the training, especially with the training, you're focused on every aspect of creating something. But once you're actually on the job, you're put into a team. They're not expecting you to develop everything for this company. And they're like, just focus on this. So it kind of helps ease the nervousness and the anxiety. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I'm still doing training. They still have me doing some onboarding stuff, and I'm still going back to stuff I've previously went through as far as training and trying to really remember what I feel will be the most important and saving what I think I may have to go back to in the future on occasion. Anyway, that's just something actually I wasn't planning on recording, but since it happened, I wanted to share it, and just having to really cope with my stress, my worries, my pessimism, in some ways, I would say there is some pessimism there. My nervousness, however, I remind myself, and being a friend to myself, that when you're nervous, it's a sign a lot of times that it's a good thing. It's a sign that you're getting out of your comfort zone and entering into something new that will develop you as a person, and I'll learn some stuff. So that's how I'm trying to I wrap my head around things that are new to me that I've never done before. I try to hype myself up by saying you're doing something that people that are uncomfortable with many would refuse to do because they're uncomfortable with it. You're jumping into this. So yeah, I had some other stuff to talk about, but I mean, I feel like this vlog is long enough. I don't like to have them too long, although sometimes they end up being longer than I expect them to be. I will try to add some B-roll of going to Zainab's event. There's not much to it because I don't like recording while I'm at these events, more so heading towards them and leaving them. Also, I'm seeing Kev on stage, not perform. I'm seeing him and his wife, Mrs. Kev, on stage. They are releasing their first book called Marriage is Hard, or Marriage Be Hard. I'll try to get some B-roll of that just because I am excited to see them. I've been following Kev on stage for a few years now, and he's funny to me. His social media is entertaining, and I feel that I really enjoy his book and his the book that he and his wife made, and his podcast is pretty cool. So that'd be something I'd recommend checking out. The podcast is called Here's the Thing. Kev on Stage Studios. Go look it up. You'll find other comedians. You'll discover other comedians, other actors, performers that are pretty cool, pretty good, that maybe aren't highlighted or showcased on the mainstream, that you should probably check out. Anyway, until next time, I'm going to go to the store and get some notebooks because the ones I have are getting filled up. Y'all take care of each other. Check up on one another. Check up on yourself. And remember, potential has no limit.
Wait, what? Okay.